Hello everyone, it's Kristen. Welcome back to Joyfully Thriving. I don't have a grocery haul to share with you this week. I shopped a lot last week, so decided I wasn't really going to shop a lot this week. But we still ate very well. So instead of a grocery haul, I thought I would do a super quick tour of my pantry so you can see how and why we were still eating as well as we would. I know a lot of you have already asked for that, and I'll do more in depth, but this is just going to be a really quick walkthrough so you can see what my kitchen shelves and pantry and freezer look like, and then I'll tell you what we ate this week. You want to see? All right, let me flip you around and I'll show you. Okay, let me start you with the kitchen here. I'm just going to open up a couple drawers and show you. I have a Lazy Susan up here, and this is where I pretty much keep all my baking things, peanut butter, shortening, mixes, muffin cups, all those type of things. Right next door, we keep our nuts and chocolate, both equally important. We have a shelf of chips, and then up on the top is some dried apples and other chocolate there. And then if you go down in our kitchen, we have a Lazy Susan in the corner, and I love this shelf because it has a lot of things. So I'll turn it around here so you can see. We have all my oils and baking mixes. I keep a lot of things in crackers, pardon the crumbs. The kids get into them and help themselves, but it just keeps things fresher. So we have, all sorts of crackers there, homemade granola, and then of course our oatmeal, quick oats and old fashioned on the top shelf. And then if I go down to the bottom, go around the other way, we've got some pasta. It's kind of a miscellaneous snack jar, nuts, extra rice, some instant oatmeal. We mostly do it from scratch. Bunch of popcorn. We love popcorn, pepperoni, and hot chocolate. So that's what's in there. And walk right over here and open up my freezer so you can see just some veggies here, frozen and diced from our garden and fresh, stuffed with ice cream, lots of cooked hamburger. There's one loaf of the fresh baked bread I made this week, went ahead and froze it so it's always fresh, some blueberries, and then a lot of homemade cookies. I wrap them in twos, and then I can easily pull them out for my kids' school lunches. So that's the freezer right here. And I'll take you over to see my pantry. This is where we have my main pantry. And I'm not going to show you my stockpile today, but I'll just show you in my pantry so you can see. All right, starting in the pantry, we have a shelf of chips up there, cake mixes and condiments and pudding, which I use mostly for baking. We have some mac and cheese, canned tomatoes, peaches, tuna, olives. Shelf of pumpkin. I always have pumpkin, canned beans and vegetables, a little bit of pasta. Moving down to my baking shelf, I always keep flour, brown sugar, powdered sugar, regular sugar. And then on the floor, that tin actually has chocolate chips in little bags, and then I have extra oats, lots of chocolate chips, oil, and some potatoes. And if you go right next to it, I've kind of started using this as my little pantry here, and we have the kids' things right in front there, paint and sand, and then it just is a great place to store things in here. So you can see, I've told you before, I try to keep 6 of a lot of things: cornbread, graham crackers, going to the other side, Triscuits, lots of pasta, more crackers in the back. There's some cornbread and hot chocolate. I got a lot of hot chocolate clearance to like $3 for those boxes, big boxes last year. Taco shells, crackers, pasta, and cereal are right there. So those are my pantries right there. See that little one, and then again, it's right next door to the big one there. And then if you walk through my laundry room right here with my washer and dryer, I'll give you a look into our freezer right here. Put a lock on it because it recently got jammed, so I was tired of that happening. All right, looking in, you can see this is why we ate well this week. It is full of butter, chicken, cheese, ground beef that's already cooked, some raw chicken. I have my hamburger patties, cooked chicken, all these shelves. Those 2 shelves are pretty much full of meat, prepped and bagged in small bags for meals in the future. On the bottom here, we have my husband's pies, pork, little pizza and vegetables. And then shelves are pretty much frozen vegetables, peppers for quesadillas, some French fries, blueberries, extra yeast, and then juice. So that's my extra freezer, just a quick overview there of everything that we have. All right, I'll flip you back around and tell you, using this pantry, what we ate this week. All right, now that you've seen inside my pantry, I hope that was helpful. Like I've told you before, I really do try to keep it well stocked. That was not my stockpile, and I will show you that at another time. Some of that is, but I do have some more things in the basement, and we'll go into a full detail sometime on a pantry tour. Let me know in the comments if that's something you would like to see. But this week, because I have a full freezer and a pantry, it was very easy to plan meals without shopping. We had pork tenderloin, the Aldi pork tenderloins. I had a couple left in the freezer. They're delicious if you haven't ever grabbed them in the fall. We did hamburgers one day, and I grilled up a bunch. We did sausage crepes, which I had already made in the freezer, and I had those already prepped and ready to go. And let's see, we're doing patty melts with some leftover hamburgers. We'll have those for the adults, and then kids will have grilled cheese. I made homemade bread this week, so that's easy to do that. Always have cheese in the freezer. Never run out of that. And yeah, we'll have a leftover night. So that is our menu plan for this week. Having a stocked pantry is a great way to save money because I didn't have to go shopping this week, which was great. It saved me money. It saves me time from, again, grocery trips, and just knowing that I can pull things out when I need them for the meal. So I hope this was helpful and you enjoyed this quick look at my pantry. If you liked it, be sure to go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss my next video when I do have a grocery haul for you next week. I look forward to sharing more with you, and I hope this was helpful.